And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Here we go. And it's the Hawks to start out. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Now here's Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Bogdanovic against Collins. Capella, the pass to Young. And here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here's Conley, and he drives in. Young with the double team. Down low. O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Conley against Capella. Young from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Collins. Bogdanovic on the wing. Pass to Young. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Jazz. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
There's Young with the 3. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovic. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Gobert. To the wing on the left. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. Conley's got 5.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Conley passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Young against Conley. Got a piece of it. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Here's Young. Soft touch off the glass.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Outside for Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. A nice shot by Young.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Conley drops them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
Well, Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Conley on the attack. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. Just very solid off.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Jazz up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. With a 9-footer, Young with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Young's got 9, and the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. To the inside. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Pass to Reddish, and stolen by Gobert. Left side Conley. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the line. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Outside Mitchell. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Gobert. Takes the 3. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Reddish. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no good. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Mitchell with the ball. From 6 feet away, Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. A good look from Young, and that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, that stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Bogdanovich against Clarkson. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Ingles from outside drains the triple. And the Jazz lead by 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And there's the drive. Cashes in the 12-footer. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Left side Ingles. Rebound Atlanta.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
The first one falls.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well. Really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
Here's Honey. Williams defending. Tipped. Now Bogdanovich. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Well, now we have some. All right, Allie, thanks for that. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Wright subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Outside Young. Driving to the basket. Count that bucket. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ingles passes to Whiteside.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. The kick out to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. Gallinari pulls it in. Hunter on the wing. Back to Wright. It's tipped. Now here's Ingles. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Oni. Now here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
When you have a guy like Gallinari run the court and you're expecting him to pull up for the three, he can also fast break and get the layup.
And here is Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Whiteside with a screen on Young. Here's Oni. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Jang. Right against Clarkson. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Herter's checked in for Young. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's Oni. Hunter covering. Here's Whiteside. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
Pass to Jang. Outside Herter. Back to Jang. Drives to the hoop. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Utah the other way.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
On the wing, Clarkson, hounded by Wright. Clarkson attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 7 points. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. Played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Clarkson attacking. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella.
Well, Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard. So trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Williams. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Conley subbed in for Oni.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gobert on the high post. Conley against Young. And the shot goes in. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Young, the pass to Collins. Young with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. A shot to stop the drought. Back to Young. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Conley on the attack. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Jazz up by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young against Conley. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Jazz lead by 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Young. And an intentional foul right there.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta with the ball. Young, the pass to Capella. Lets it go from the wing. That one's wide left. Utah's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Nifty move. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And the Hawks making a change here. Wright's checked in. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Oh, got a piece of it. Capella, the pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. And it's a 9-point Utah lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Team third.
Collins, left side. Pass to Capella. Williams into the lane. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
On the take. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Williams up top. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. Tipped. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Williams against Conley. Looking to end the run. That's tipped. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Outside Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Jacks up a 3, and Reddish gets it to go.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Conley against Williams. Right side Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Gobert inside. Working on Williams. Gobert with the bucket.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Capella against Conley. Capella can't get it to go. Stolen by Capella. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Left side Williams. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the...
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
it's all.
Thank you.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the three, the small forward.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Young finds Bogdanovich. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the five.
Lowry against Young. Shot clock at 6. That three off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Lowry for three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Young. Again, Young missing.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Butler with the steal. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Tucker. There's the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Outside for Robinson. Outside Lowry. It's up a three. Tucker the pass to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Capella dishes to Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry gets one up there.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
So he gets them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Lowry finds Robinson. Now Butler. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now the pass to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Butler kicks it to Tucker. There's the triple. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3. Butler's got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Back to Capella, and it's Young at the elbow. Lets it fly from 18. Miami grabs the miss.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Tucker the pass to Robinson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Trae Young, 3.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Miami leading by 13. Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. And Lowry has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Back to Young. Now, here's Capella. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Great body control and the long reach. Bam Adebayo was all over that shot.
Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young from outside. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat leading by 18. He kicks it to Tucker. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one goes. Just count it.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Young's shot is good.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Young against Love. Robinson for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Young, good.
Trae Young.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Butler. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Oladipo taking his time here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Pass to Hero. From downtown, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Young with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat leading by 16. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Oladipo, here we go. Oladipo draws the double. Here's Strus. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Hero. Lets it go with the three. He's off on that one. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead up. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Hawks, 18.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Chang is out there, Gallinari. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Williams. And it's Wright in at the 2. Here's Hero. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Williams. Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Dedmon. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Right, left side. Kicks to Hunter. The pass to Chang. Now, here is Gallinari. Covered by Morris. And it's good for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Strus. Oladipo against Williams. And Oladipo, here we go. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Hero. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Right outside. There's the steal. Hero with it. Here's the 3. Rebound by Jang.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
There's Hero with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 6.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Pass to Oladipo. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now the pass to Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And the rejection by Jang.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Lowry with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Robinson for 3, and no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Butler with the steal. Outside Robinson. Butler on the way. Inside. Adebayo passes to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
It's Young on the wing, now recovering. And Young kicks to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his first points of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lowry finds Robinson. Now here's Butler. An easy 2 points on the layup. Butler's got 14 points.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Shot by Young. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Lowry against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Young inside. Now recovering. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Young. Now Lowry. Pass to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Launches it. Rebound, Atlanta.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Capella dishes to Young. Here's Reddish. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 12. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Now recovering. Hawks passing it around. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Young against Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Young looking around. He kicks it to Collins. Back to Young for the 3. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. The Heat leading by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. There's the pass to Tucker. Bogdanovich against Robinson. From deep. That one doesn't go. The Hawks trail by 13. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Lowry. Shoots the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young against Lowry. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Reddish the pass to Young. Can't hit that one. The Heat go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Lowry for 3. Again, the miss by Lowry.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Miami.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Butler.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Lowry fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Lowry up top. And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an amazing, immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Bogdanovich rebounded by Tucker.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Conley left side. Buries the long-range jumper.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Butler. Miami again turning it over.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. This is to Gobert. From deep. And the Jazz, another three.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, your Jazz dancer. Jazz dancers dancing. Make some noise for them, fans.
Here's Lowry. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
And defensively, Conley relies on his instincts and quick hands. Great play to get them in transition.
Lowry against Conley. Now here's Lowry. D right on him. And it's blocked by Conley. Outside for Robinson. 5 on the clock. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The drive by Gobert. O'Neal passes to Conley. There's the drive.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. The pass to O'Neal. 17-foot shot on the way. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 6-point game. And Tucker has it in the corner. And the drought. Rebound, Utah.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Butler. done that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And he comes up with the deuce. Conley's got 5 now.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
The kick outside to Butler. Driving the lane. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits.
Your Jazz Dancer. Your Jazz Dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Heat trail by 12. Lowry up top, covered by Mitchell, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, Utah. They set the pick. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Conley against Lowry. Passes it to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Gobert. Up and in on the lane. Gobert's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. It's stolen by Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 13.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Now here's Lowry. From outside the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And stolen by Butler. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Outside Lowry. Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
The Heat need to get a shot off. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Tucker.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Tucker. Three-pointer, Butler. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah fast break. A clear look for Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter. Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. He takes it in. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Lowry penetrating. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Now here's Conley. Kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich up top. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The shot by Lowry, no good. Utah leading by 14. Conley gets the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Lowry. Takes it inside. And the pass to Adebayo. And another basket for Miami.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
For 3, Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz with the 14. All right, Dave, thank you. And
17.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Here's Oni. Heat knocking down the tray. He kicks to Whiteside. Now, here's Ingles. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 13. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hero from long range. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 13. Here's Oni. No points in the game yet for him. The dish now to Whiteside. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Oni. Started by Oladipo. Drives to the hoop. Oni with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Pass to Morris. Heat moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Heat ball.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Oni. Passes to Ingles. Gay outside.
Miami foul. Max Strus. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Oni. Guarded by Oladipo. Clock at 6. And it's Ingles off the drive. Whiteside.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless. Diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Pass to Strus. It's Dedmon top of the key. The pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. That one a little long.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Utah with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
No good on the 3. And Oladipo, here we go. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Gay dishes to Ingles. Back to Gay. Pass to Ingles. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whiteside, no good. The Heat trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Oladipo with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Driving in. Hero kicks to Dedmon. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
And And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 19. Oladipo goes in. One-on-one fast break, and that's an intentional foul. Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he knocks down the first one.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
The Heat trail by 20. With the drive, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And here's Clarkson. Fires from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding a big. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timeout called, the Heat.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Here is Lowry. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here is Robinson. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Robinson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Miami. Lowry against Conley. Driving the lane. Mitchell in the corner. Conley surveying the D. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they turn over the 21st-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Ball.
The Heat trail by 15. Right side Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Knocks it loose. The kick outside to Butler. And there's the drive. Gobert with the block. Up top, Adebayo. He dishes it to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Now Tucker. Dishes it to Butler. Back to Tucker. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah leading by 15. Outside Conley. He takes it in for 3. Mitchell, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Now, here is Robinson. Well, they're passing to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 to shoot. Poked away. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Tucker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Lowry. Latrey buries the long-range jumper.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Butler with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
And he makes good on the layup. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Second team foul.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Robinson against Mitchell. Into the lane.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Lowry has the open look. And the Heat, another 3.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Lowry. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. The shot will not fall. And it's Utah the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Conley into the lane. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gobert can't hit. Lowry kicks to Butler. Robinson on the wing. They get it again.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Now here's Conley. So we see the Jazz get the win here, even early on. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gobert. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Conley against Young. And Young draws the double. And here's Collins for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Pass to Mitchell for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Collins right side. And Collins with the slam.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Conley. Picked by Bogdanovich to the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. A good look from Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
The shot chart would tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young against Conley. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim. Utah leading. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Capella screen on Conley. And Young, here we go. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Young's got his second basket of the game.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Right side Young. Up and over Conley. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 6.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside Young. Over to the wing. 4-3. And no good. And Utah the other way now. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Conley against Young. There's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 8.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Conley goes in. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Reddish on the wing. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Jazz out in front.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Conley passes to Mitchell, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Here he goes. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell, and connects on the 9-footer. Mitchell's got 9 points. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. He takes it in. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. Ooh, locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3s.
Now Collins. Here's Young. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline, Jay. Rebound, Utah.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
The kick out to Conley. And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, B.A., great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball. Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Going inside. Here's O'Neal. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
All right, look who's coming.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Conley goes in. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Collins. And Gobert with the stuff.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. To win the run. And the layup is good by Young. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Conley. 56 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Gobert. Collins against Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Offensive rebound. No good with a layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end. Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
And so it's Utah. They have a nice 9-point. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Jang. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Williams from long range. Utah with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Now here's Ingles. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Gay with the ball. He's against Jang. Whiteside finds Ingles. Buries it from 3.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Right outside. Fires. High post. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. It's Ingles with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Big time scoring move. When Ingles surprises people with the drive, it creates opportunities to set up other guys in the future.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Into the lane to stop the run. There's the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
3-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Wright missing.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Ingles has got 8.
You can do a lot of things with Ingles offensively. He can initiate, he can play off the ball, and he can shoot it from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Williams. And Hunter, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Clarkson outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Pass to Oni. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. The bank shot, no good. The Hawks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Wright against Whiteside. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chang. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And it's Young in for Williams. Now here's Ingles. Give him 8 points now. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Here he goes. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game.
A line change here for Utah. Conley against Young. Pass to Wright. Back to Young. Now here's Capella. Guarded closely. Collins finds Young. Knocked away. Mitchell against Wright. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 6.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Young on the attack. And that one's long. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. All alone. Atlanta again missing. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. O'Neal misses. And here's Wright from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Over Wright. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 6.
Your Jazz Dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. DeLon Wright is out there with Trae Young. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Young on the attack. Up and over Conley. Capella, the pass to Collins. No good that time. And Utah will come the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 35% so far in this game. Reddish misses.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look.
Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Conley on the attack. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wright, the pass to Capella. Pass to Reddish. Just 4 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
so frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And they're on the break. Here's the three. And Conley with the three. And the Jazz lead by 21. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
The kick out to Young from outside the arc. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. To the inside, Conley. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Young from long range. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The three from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Wright from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Conley against Young. The baseline J. That one rolls around and rims out. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the three-pointer goes.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Conley with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Outside for Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. And another miss by Utah. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Donovan Mitchell.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Outside Young. Right on the right side. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Right against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Over Young. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. This one for 3. He buries it from 3.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
Pass to Gobert. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. All right, Allie, thank you. And
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning plays. David, thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now Lowry after the missed 3 from Trae Young. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Capella with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Bogdanovich against Adebayo. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Lowry. Beyond the arc. Headshot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Reddish. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, good with the triple. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young against Lowry. And it's Adebayo in the corner. No one covering. Adebayo's got the opening field goal of the game for the Heat.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Nice move. And Young kicks to Capella out to the right wing. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And here's Young after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Young outside, passes it to Bogdanovich. Capella with it, 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Reddish. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Young from outside. Reddish kicks to Bogdanovich. Young outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Butler. Pass to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Takes it inside. Outside Robinson. For 3. Rebound Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Lowry against Young. Outside for Robinson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Capella. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Young, here we go. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Robinson for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered closely. From 7, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Miami leading by 5. Lowry looking around. He kicks it to Robinson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And Young, here we go. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
A shot by Lowry, no good. Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Got that one up quick. Robinson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Young, and Adebayo sends it down. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Young taking his time here. Off target from three-point range.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Outside Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Young. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. And they get it. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They get the rebound. The pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. Keeps it alive. And Butler with his second chance points. And the Heat lead by 15.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out. He goes in and rips it down.
Young pass to Capella. That one misses. And it's Miami the other way. Butler on the wing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Down low, it's stolen by Capella. The Hawks working the ball around and finished off by Collins.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it. Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Pass to Robinson. 1:06 left in the first half. Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 14. Reddish the pass to Young. Now Capella. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. Tucker finds Lowry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
B substitution.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Young fires away from outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Oladipo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
An aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Right from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami. 13.
15.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
28.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Hunter. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Williams at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Here's Wright. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. At one point, they led by 16. Passes it to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 13.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
The pass to Williams. He dishes it to Hunter. Williams inside, headed by Oladipo. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Hunter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. Trailing by 17. Hunter, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Strus passes to Oladipo. Hero with it. Puts up a three. Here's Dedmon. Out to the right wing. Here's Strus. Off target with his three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And it's Gallinari missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
There's Hero with the three. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Off target from outside.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Hunter, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Strus. 17-point lead, their biggest. Right wing. Back to Hero. Over right. And too long on the shot.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. And he converts the layup.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Now, Hero, guarded by Wright. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oladipo against Williams. From the top of the key, Jang finds Williams. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat leading by 15. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And some changes here for the Heat. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Lowry against Young. Lowry drives in. Robinson on the wing. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Young outside. Takes a three. Rebound by the Heat. Three-pointer, Lowry. And that one is off. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Knocked loose. And so it's Miami with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. And it's Adebayo in at the center.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Three-pointer, Butler. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Robinson's got the ball. Great look, but off the mark. Bogdanovich passes to Reddish. Now Collins. Got a piece of it. Lowry against Young. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Young. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Here's Young. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Young, right side. Here's Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Shot from the top of the key. Young's shot is good.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
And here's Lowry. Robinson left side from past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Hawks trail by 21. On its way from Young for 2. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. A 3-ball. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Bogdanovich. From 11 feet away. Jump shot is good.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Capella against Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Robinson for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robinson.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here is Butler, following the 3-pointer by Trae Young. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Reddish's shot is good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Lowry for 3. The Heat rebound, and Tucker kicks to Lowry. 3-pointer, Butler. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Lowry with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Young for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry for 3. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a big mark. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.
We're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, B.A., I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here's Butler outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Going all the way to the rack. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell drives in. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 3-point game. It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Utah. For 3, O'Neal. It's hauled in by Robinson. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Here's O'Neal. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And that ties it up.
Boy, Bogdanovic with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
It's Lowry with a drive. And the layup is good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Conley. Picked by Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 so far. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter here. It's good.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. Lowry drawing the double team. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
For 3, Lowry. The shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. To halt the run. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Lowry's got 6.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz. They're up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID.
Oh, okay then.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Butler on the wing. And it's Butler with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Gobert. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Conley with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Robinson against Mitchell, stolen by Lowry. Pass to Butler. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's got 9 points.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from 3.
Conley on the attack. And the shot's good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Conley. Lowry outside. Butler, a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Robinson. Lowry against Conley. Lowry, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Off target from 3-point range. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Conley passes to Gobert. Lowry against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's good. 2 points. And now a 5-point Utah lead.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Robinson against Mitchell. Here's Tucker. And they recover it. Robinson inside. Robinson on the wing from downtown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Lowry against Conley. Outside for Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Adebayo. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Lowry. Right side, Butler. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here they come. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz out in front. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Oladipo on the take. Lays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got his first 2 points of the night.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
Pass to Ingles. There's the screen by Whiteside. Driving to the basket. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. For three, Oladipo. Rebound, Utah.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Oladipo. The rebound by Oni. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gay attacking. Here's Whiteside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Now here's Morris. Oladipo outside. No good. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Ingles, no good. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Hero for 3. Miami, no good that time either. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Gay. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. The kick out to Ingles. Connects from downtown. Ingles has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Shot to stop the run. Here's Dedmon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Joe Ingles.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Gay outside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Oladipo, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hero outside. 1:03 left in the third. Pass to Oladipo. And there's the drive.
Boy, that's an example of really quick feet by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
Second team.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Well, they've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Clarkson against Hero. Ingles from outside. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. On the wing, Ingles. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Ingles has got 9.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Clarkson outside. There's the drive. Outside, Ingles. Over Oladipo. Ingles, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Get up and make some noise.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Utah has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Outside Robinson from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That one on Tucker.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovich, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Adebayo, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Back to O'Neal. Butler with a steal. And here's Lowry from the arc. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
And here's Butler outside. Miami, no good that time either. Three-pointer, O'Neal gets the three ball to go. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
For three, Lowry. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Conley with the ball, picked up by Tucker. Bogdanovich from long range. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Lowry. For three, Robinson fires in the triple.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley against Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. From deep, Conley.
Well, Lowry not giving an inch, contesting that shot beautifully on the defensive end. What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
4-3, and Lowry's good for 3.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Goes up from the top of the key. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And the shot goes.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
For 3, Lowry. Mitchell grabs a miss. It's been all Jazz. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Lowry with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, when I think of Kyle Lowry as an NBA player, obviously the basketball skill is what has put him into this position. But it's also, guys, sort of the tough-minded nature, his willingness to put his body on the line nightly. They have both been critical aspects to his success. What a joy to watch this guy. And